Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Rounding Second. This is episode 9. You're here with Luke and Steven. I really hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving break. We're glad to be back. And, we're looking forward to what lies ahead.
What? Yeah, baby. Welcome back to Rounding Second. Now, we got a lot to talk about today. We got WFU football because we're getting down into the bowl season. We barely squeaked by. I said we had like a 90% chance to not get a bowl game, and guess what? Looks like we might. Barely, but in a shitty bowl, but it looks like we're going to get one. The MLB has a big holdout right now, plus MLB offseason was in full swing until we hit this holdout. Crazy. We got NFL predictions for Week 13, and we got a little MMA. Conor McGregor looks huge. So let's just jump right into it. We got WVU football. Kind of surprised that we made it here, to be honest. I did say, like I said, 90% chance that we weren't going to get in a bowl. But here we are, eligible for a bowl.
Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy, man.
But I'm just not satisfied. I don't want this Mickey Mouse Bowl. Like, this sucks.
Like, I hear what you're saying. I don't think...
I mean, a bowl's a bowl, but... We beat Army last year, in like a weak-ass bowl.
I know. Like, you know? I mean, like, it's cool and all, but I'm more pleased with the fact that we just put the beat down on Texas.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. That was the highlight of our season.
Honestly. The two greatest moments this season was that we beat Texas and we beat Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
And, we did not have a good season.
Both at home.
Both of them.
I mean, we beat Texas at home.
It was a shit show. Yeah.
That was our Super Bowl, though.
I thought Virginia Tech was a shit show, like, following the game, even the night before the game. Because, you know, I'm a bouncer at a bar downtown.
Yeah.
And, like, I can't even describe to you how horrible Texas was. Like, it was a bad weekend.
Well, I was kind of hoping that we saw Texas in a bowl game.
That'd be cool.
But they're not bowl eligible. But I had a feeling we could beat them, and, like, everybody here hates Texas. I don't think Texas gives a fuck about us, bro. But we hate Texas.
We hate Texas. You don't think they care about us?
I don't think they really care about us.
Really? You don't think the horns down bothers them? I disagree.
I disagree. Does that. Everybody does that.
But like we started that. Like that's like
we did.
Thing. Like yeah.
But I don't think they attribute it to us. I don't think they want that smoke. Same thing with Pitt. I don't think Pitt gives a fuck about us, even though we hate Pitt.
It's funny because I think like they're really.
We're hostile over here, bro.
Yeah, I think they're a really solid program. They always have been. The problem is when they play us and like, not to like. I mean, we have been shitting on our football team all season, so it's nothing different. But
yeah,
I think it's funny because they just always play down. Like they always end up playing down and playing at our level, and then we end up just playing our best game because I think it's such a big deal. Like. I think the team knew, like, look, like, didn't have a great season, but this is our last home game, and this is Texas. Like, this, we have to give the school something to, like, hold on to.
Yeah, I mean,
it was an insane game.
One thing I can say is, like, especially college football, like, the kids on the team, they're students, They buy into, like, how the students vibe. Every player on that football team knows how bad we hate Texas. They hate Texas.
They hate Texas.
Like, and so they're bought into that. So what do they want to do? Go kill Texas. And guess what? When they make a play, they're hype. Even more hype than any other game. Because they hate them just as much as we do. And same goes for really any rivalry in college football.
Right.
The kids really can get behind that. And that's why usually in rivalry games, when it's whoever's at home is going to win that game most of the time.
Yeah, man.
And I mean, we smoked them. We were spanking them. Jared Daggy was giving him the biz.
Dude, it's pretty insane. Didn't Jared Daggy, that's funny. Didn't he's on the top list for West Virginia most passing yards, isn't he now?
I'm not sure, but you know what? He gets a lot of fucking hate for a kid that's not bad. I mean, people hate him because we're underperforming this year.
I don't love him, but I don't hate him.
He's perfectly normal. Like he's a college quarterback. People got to remember, man. I mean, it's not every day that you're gonna get an NFL quarterback on your team, and especially not at West Virginia because we've never had one. The closest we got was Will Greer, and the best he did was a backup. and he got drafted in like the 5th round.
Right.
Like, come on. Let's be real. Like, we don't bring NFL QBs around. Jared Dagey, definitely not an NFL QB, but guess what? He does his job. He's like Derek Carr in the NFL for us. Like, he's a very average quarterback, you know?
Yeah, I agree.
Like, he's not that bad. He's not that good, but, like, why, can't complain.
Dude, off topic real quick. How are you feeling after break?
Oh, I feel fucking terrible.
I feel terrible, bro. I'm pretty sure I brought something back from back home, and I'm like not feeling good at all.
I've been sleeping all day.
I slept till like 2 today. I felt like such a freaking bum.
I felt fine. I think it's just like the altitude and the weather up here.
I'm like legitimately not feeling good. Like I had to call out of work last night, I had a fever. And that's how much this shit means to me, man. I still brought my ass. Luke and I hit the shop. And now we're hitting the lab. We had gotten a huge workout in my garage before this. And now we're hitting the lab on the podcast.
Get in the fucking gym.
I got to go to work after this, and I'm genuinely concerned I'm going to fall asleep. I'm not feeling it, man.
Damn. Yeah, you know what? That's why I can't work as a bouncer. But because I just can't just stand there for so long. But
yeah, I'm working door too, so I just got to stand for like 8 hours.
I'd fall asleep for sure.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough one.
Yo, so big news, right? They came out with our schedule next year for football, and we play Pitt week 1, which we haven't played that many.
Yeah, so I heard that yesterday.
The backyard brawl is back.
The backyard brawl is
so
back.
crazy.
I heard that yesterday. Man, dude, what a great way to start
our
last year of tailgating.
It really is. I really
I can already see what a shit show it's going to be.
Yeah.
I love that, man.
No, I mean, I'm pumped.
I'm pumped, dude. That's such, man, dude. That's going to be great.
Dude, fuck. I mean, I hate Pitt. Like I said, I don't think they really care about us. Wait, it's at Pitt. I'm pretty sure. Now that I think about it.
We're going to it.
Have to.
I don't think yeah, again, excuse me. To all you listeners, I'm, again, not feeling great. So I'm going to be coughing and sniffling and all kinds of shit here. So just bear with me. I don't think I've ever tailgated for a West Virginia game outside West Virginia.
Yeah, me either, but I have a feeling it's so close, bro. It's only an hour, like up the hill, you know.
Yeah, it'll be worth it. Oh my god, dude!
God damn it!
Like,
I can't find it. But either way, doesn't matter. Big news. Like, we're playing Texas. Maybe this leads into us playing in the ACC. Never know.
That's a hot take, actually. That's a hot take because now we have Oklahoma and who else leaving?
Texas,
yeah. We have two of the biggest teams in the Big 12.
And they're fucked because Oklahoma just lost their head coach.
Yeah.
Lincoln Riley, who's a dog.
They're going SEC, right?
Yeah, they're going SEC. But I don't think he wants to coach in the SEC.
Why not?
It's tough, man.
It's a different, like...
It's hard. It's hard to coach in the SEC. It is hard. Like, and to keep a job, look at Coach O. You know his winning percentages at LSU? It's like 75%. He's like 50 and like 20. Which is pretty good, like, considering. And that's not good enough to keep... And he won a national title. And that's not good enough to keep him around at LSU. Tell me that's not crazy. I mean, that's a great record.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking the Texas coach might get canned if they have another year like that. And, I mean, they're going to have a really rough time in the SEC. I mean, Arkansas kicked the shit out of them. Cincinnati and Houston are joining our division now. So that's pretty big news, too, considering Cincinnati's in the top 4. And they play Houston, and if they win, then they're definitely going to make the playoff.
I know. I don't know, man. I like what you're saying about the ACC. My brother actually said something about that to me the other day, and it's a hot take. It's interesting, like legitimately, what's going to be left of us of that conference? You know,
well,
like
I know the two biggest named schools that put the most money towards
and I'd say
program.
we're probably third.
We're probably fourth. or
Who's their
5th.
third?
Oklahoma State.
I think OSU's bigger than us.
They put a lot of money. I mean, they put a lot of money into their sports in general. But they're really good at football this year, so I'm going to assume they either them, Baylor, I feel like puts a lot of money into their team too. You know what I mean? But so do we. I'd actually like to see the numbers on that. I bet they're pretty tight. But Oklahoma State, I could see putting a lot of money in. Kansas, can't see them putting in shit. But it doesn't matter. They're a basketball school. That's why they're in the conference. They're a good basketball school.
I mean, well, we'll have TCU, Texas Tech, Iowa State, Kansas. But again, like...
Yeah. Cincinnati and Houston, that's big for them, though, especially if we stay. Because... I mean, that's a big step up from where they're at. We'll see, though. Fuck them. Let's go into the MLB holdout. Big situation going down.
Huge, yeah. Sadly, I don't have as much background knowledge in this as Luke. I did see this pop up while I was at work the other day. However, I had to get back to work and didn't have time to read it, and then I forgot about it until Luke brought it up to me today. But Luke, yeah, man, give us a rundown about this shit. This is a freaking shit
It's
show.
huge because, I mean, like I said, MLB offseason was in full swing, and it was going great.
Right.
And now, teams can't even talk to players. So, that's fucked.
And it's about the money. Like, it's, right?
Yeah, well, the easiest way I can explain it is basically the players want these smaller market teams that don't spend any money during the offseason to start spending money.
So it's the Padres, you said the Pirates.
It's like the Pirates and the Orioles and those
not
teams.
the Padres,
Those teams don't really
Pirates
spend
and
money on players. So that's a problem for these players that don't get the big contracts early on from the big team. Because these small market teams are not going to even, they don't give a shit. So
you know what's funny? Like, even just you saying that, like, you know, the people who don't spend the money, like, they're nowhere to be seen. Like,
I know.
postseason. I mean, like, the Pirates and the Orioles had, like, two of the, like, shittiest records this past season.
Yeah, I mean,
They were definitely not middle
but it's a
teams.
strategy, not the Pirates. The Pirates, they just don't care.
Dude, I know.
They just don't care.
know.
But like the
that Pirates game went
Athletics
to, bro, I
too.
was just like, wow.
Yeah,
Like,
I know. They're just like no names on their team all around.
They are, bro. They've really, dude. Like, they have, like, that's a problem. Like,
I know.
Dude, and we talk about this, and I
They don't
feel
sell
like,
jerseys.
I feel they don't sell jerseys, bro. It's the same issue with the Celtics. Like, they have Jason Tatum, but like, and Brown, but like, they don't really have like a guy who's headlining for them. Like, they don't have a LeBron James. They don't have a Antetokounmpo. Like, you know. And then back at baseball, like, Philly's got Bryce Harper. Padres got Tatis. Like,
Yeah.
you know, every team has like someone on their squad that's selling tickets, selling jerseys.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like your
I
main
don't-
marketer.
I can name a few people on the Orioles and the Pirates, man. Like, if that. Like, honest to God, like, I don't know shit about them anymore.
Well, the Orioles, I mean, they got this kid Adley Rutschman coming up, who's the number 1 pick. He's really good.
Yeah, but I don't.
He's
follow,
gonna be
I don't
that
follow,
guy.
I don't follow minor
Yeah,
league like you said, until he makes a name on the mountain in the professionals. Like, I'm not gonna know who the hell he is.
I get that. I know, and a lot of people, I know, like that's that's a problem.
Yeah.
because this kid's gonna be a star. I hope, but I got high hopes. He's gonna be that guy for the Pirates. Personally, no clue. Thought it was gonna be Cole Tucker, but they don't market him at all. I mean, they don't market any of their players because they just ship them off. But yeah. So basically, the players are pissed that like some of these teams aren't spending money, like the Athletics. You know, if you've seen Moneyball.
That is such a good movie.
They
man.
don't spend money in the offseason. They spend it very smart, way under budget. They spend a very little amount on their roster in total. They get guys for deals.
They do a really good job at it, though.
Exactly. But the players hate that shit because they take pay cuts.
Yeah, because exactly. Like, it's smart for the organization. Like, right. Like, I mean, hindsight, look at that movie. Yeah, like, as a player, you'd be pissed off. That's your career. That's like you're watching other guys like. You know, again, like Tatis and Bryce making probably double what some of these other guys are making, even triple, and you're just kind of like, well, you know,
I know.
I need to eat. Like, they got.
Yeah. Well, they're fine. That's the problem, though. They're fine off with
they're
the money
fine, but
making.
like, like again, like, bro, money's a dangerous thing. Like,
It is a dangerous thing.
Money does dangerous things to people. And, like, I can see, like, again, like, these guys don't have, their kids probably don't have to work a day in their lives with how much money they're making. But it doesn't matter. Like, when you're seeing other guys make just as much, and you're like, hey, I play up to his level.
Well, if you want a good example, in Moneyball, there's the guy that plays center field. He's older, right? And then Billy Bean. Well, it's
Everyone's
Brad
saying he's
Pitt.
washed up. I remember.
He says he's like talking shit to Billy Bean or Brad Pitt, and Brad Pitt's like, well, then why are the Yankees paying you to play for us?
Yeah.
He's like, take a wild guess. Because that's how, like, it is. Like, the Athletics are finding guys where they're not even paying, or they're paying a very little amount. Say that guy was a free agent, right? Say it's Andrew McCutchen, for example. There's going to be a team in the MLB that's going to sign Andrew McCutchen for a very little amount. Even though you could argue that he has a ton of game left in him, right? I mean, maybe he's not a good example.
I mean, like, I get what you're saying.
But, like, these older players that are in a tough market, when there's a lot of guys playing that same position also out there, those teams that are spending a ton of money are going to go spend a ton of money on their guys, and then you got to play somewhere, right? And there's not that much left, and say the Orioles aren't spending that much money, they're going to scoop you up for shit nothing.
I know.
That's why it's like a problem. And so the owners go, all right, well, then we'll make a salary. We'll put in a salary cap, right? They're like, we'll put in a salary cap. Well, the Yankees don't want a salary cap because if the Yankees had a salary cap,
out.
they would fucking suck.
Yeah, they would suck.
Yeah.
But they've always been known for that. They've always been known.
For paying players, they pay everybody.
Exactly.
Same with the Red Sox.
I mean, you talk about the Yankees, and then you look at teams like, Orioles, Athletic. I mean, that was the number one example of the movies. Like, Billy Bean was like, the Yankees have so much money.
I know.
Like,
they spend it on everybody. So the Yankees are like, nah, we don't want that. And then the players are like, nah, we don't want that either. Because if you put a salary cap, then we're not going to get paid as much. So then they said they want a minimum salary cap. You have to spend a certain amount of money.
Right.
And then, like, teams like the Orioles and A's are like, fuck you. Like, why would we do that and blow our salary cap every single year that we don't have?
Yeah.
So it's like a whole ordeal now. I don't know the logistics, but they're probably going to have to come up with something for a type of minimum requirement to. Like,
that's what I'm gonna say. There's gonna there
will be a minimum requirement.
Like solution, like let's spit our solution. Like again, like you said, there's gonna have to be a minimum. There's gonna be at the middle ground, because again, they want to save money, but these players want to make money. So like
exactly, and the players are gonna win this. They're gonna win.
They're gonna win.
They're gonna win this lockout.
Yeah.
So they're gonna
win,
up,
dude.
But
what? They're not gonna they're gonna pull Ben Simmons, dude. Like
probably. Yeah, exactly. They're fucking gonna be like, I don't know.
For different reasons, but I mean, again, it's
a shit show right now.
How much do you think? Like, oh man, like what do you think would be a good minimum?
I have no idea, dude.
The Yankees spend stupid money.
Yeah, it's not a problem for a lot of teams. It's a problem for that's the thing.
I know. Like
most teams are like, okay, like what?
Yeah, they're
but
up
then
shit's creek.
A lot of teams are like, no.
Right.
And then
they have to, like, they're forced to penny pinch.
Exactly. That's why. Yeah. It's going to be a very low amount, and there's going to be a lot of like legal ways to get past it. So it'll just be like a big circle. Like there's going to be so many loopholes to get around it. Chances are, if it's like, oh, you have to pay a certain amount of guys, they're just going to start cutting players that aren't necessary and then just paying them to come back.
Right.
Something like that. There's going to be it might get weird. Might get really weird.
I guarantee there'll be some deals that we've never heard of before or seen, like, on paper before.
But also, just
to solve this, solve this issue.
But also, I don't hate it, you know. I don't hate it because, like, if you're making everybody spend a certain amount of money, you're kind of forcing everybody to be competitive in a way. You're never really giving anybody a chance to suck.
Dude, I did not shake this up enough. That's so gross.
But yeah, it's wild, and I don't like them changing this. Also, my Padres were about to sign Nick Castellanos, and that shit got shut down because of the holdout. So
that would have been
hopefully
pretty freaking insane.
Hopefully,
the Reds would have pretty much had like no one.
Oh, the Reds are fucked. They can't pay anybody.
I know.
They're one of those teams. Jonathan India is gonna be a star for them, but other than that, I love the MLB. I have no idea where they're going with that.
Right.
I can't wait till it comes back around and I can start making the MLB great again campaign because, dude, I fucking love the MLB, but nobody else likes it. And, like, it just gets way too much hate.
Oh, my God, bro. Get out of here.
It gets way too much hate. Way too much hate for, like, for how great of a sport it is, to be honest. But moving on, let's hit the NFL. We got predictions right now. Ready?
Oh, I'm ready, man.
Saints, Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Fuck it.
I like the Cowboys spread, too. What were they, like?
6.5.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's a touchdown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a buddy text me about it this morning. Go, what do you think about this? I'm like, I don't know, man. I got to look at it. But
I feel like the Cowboys have to win, even though the Saints. The Saints' offense is just so fucked up.
I don't think asking a touchdown of a team like Dallas and like the way they're playing against a team like the Saints, like it honestly scares me because I feel like it's such a no-brainer. But then again, like that's when it turns into a Vegas trap. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I know.
Like it could come out tonight and then they could just shit the bed somehow.
I don't really think a fucking 7-point spread though is like a no-brainer. I mean, they should beat them. Beat their ass.
I think a touchdown is more than reasonable for the way Dallas has been playing versus the way that the Saints have been playing.
That's true.
Is it Saints at home?
But the Cowboys lost last week.
Is it Saints at home?
Yeah. So you got to think 7 on the road is pretty big.
I don't know.
But it's because they didn't cover 7.
I'm gonna take Dallas, and I like their spread. I like my 6.5.
All right. It's because New Orleans got shit on by the fucking Bills last week. But anyway, Chargers, Bengals. I feel like this has to be a bounce back week for the Chargers,
dude. I know, like
because they're so bad, but they are so good.
After doing all these predictions this year, I think my least favorite team to give a prediction on or against is the Bengals. I feel like they're so inconsistent.
So are the Chargers, though. Chargers are 6-5.
Yeah, but I have more of like a love for Justin Herbert and that offense. I'm kind of just like, yeah, like
I mean, Chargers. It's quarterback. It's QB1 versus QB2. Fucking Joe Burrow versus Justin Herbert. Who do you like? I think I gotta like the Chargers.
Yeah, I like Herbert. I'm gonna take Chargers. What's the spread? You know,
3.
I was gonna say that seems reasonable. I was guessing probably 3 or 3.5.
I don't know, dude. The Chargers are so good, but they're the best bad team I've ever seen. They're so good, but they just like some weeks look so bad. I just don't understand at all. But let's go Chargers. Let's go with the Chargers on the road. They sneak one out. Lions, Vikings. Vikings. Just fuck the Lions.
Dude, I'm pulling for the Lions so bad, man. Like
it's just like
I just want to get them on the week that they win. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be great. But you better just pick them every single week. Because
Vikings, it's doable. They're just yeah. But
except for the Vikings are coming off a win versus the Packers.
And the Lions are just not a good team. Like I can't really find a whole lot. I can't find 3 positives, let alone 2, just to say about that team.
Nah, they're not good. I think the Vikings win, and they probably blow them out. Because I just can't imagine their defense stopping the Vikings at all. But Giants, Dolphins. Or wait, who's your pick?
For what? The
Vikings line?
We'll go Lions.
Whoa. You're crazy. Crazy, dog.
Vikings are high now. I know. It's so weird.
I mean, sometimes you gotta be crazy. I get it.
Not really, dude.
I'm gonna have a crazy pick here.
What with the next one?
Not the next one, but Giants, Dolphins.
I feel like I gotta go. I don't know.
You have to go Vikings. You cannot say an 0-10 team.
I know, dude. I'm gonna go Vikings.
But it is a divisional game.
I'm gonna go Vikings.
It is a divisional game. Don't go
I
with your gut.
I think
go with your gut. Don't fucking
I know,
let me
that's
fuck
the
with
problem. Is like my heart's saying Lions, like let's go, but then my mind's kind of like, bro, you fucking idiot. Like just like it's gonna be the
Sometimes
Vikings by like a million.
I hate that feeling. Yeah, when you're like stuck in the middle.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Vikings.
Yeah. Giants, Dolphins.
Fins. I'm gonna go with the fish.
I love how the Dolphins are playing, dude. Tua looks so good.
Tua's been throwing some launches, dude. He's been throwing some deep bombs.
I think the Giants cover 4. They're so good on the road, and the Dolphins linebackers are terrible. So that's gonna be a real problem.
You love saying that about the Giants on the road. Right.
Because I really do feel like they are a very good road team.
Right.
And I mean, tell me I'm wrong.
No, you're right. It's just funny because like I don't ever think of it like that. I'm kind of just like, Giants, like they suck. But
they're a great road team. I don't know why. Danny Dimes is just like a significantly better quarterback when he's on the road. So I think they cover 4, but I think I'm gonna say Dolphins. No, I'm not. I'm gonna say the Giants. Sorry, Ryan.
Giants.
I just can't see.
Giants.
The fucking Giants offense sucks.
I'm gonna go fish.
The Giants offense sucks, but the Dolphins linebackers are terrible. But their DBs are phenomenal.
Right.
So is their D-line. So it's like seems like such a wash. I'm going Dolphins, fuck it. But I think the Giants cover 4, so put that on the record. Tampa Bay, Atlanta.
Dude, what is going on with Tampa Bay, man?
What do you mean? They're fine.
I mean, fine, but they're not great.
What are you talking about? The Colts game? The Colts
they've been taking a lot of losses. Like they're not making.
Well, they lost to the Saints and then they lost to us.
Yeah,
but they beat the Giants.
That's not a flex though.
I know, but then they beat the Colts. And I think that was good. That was a come from behind win. That was a good win for them.
That was a big.
Because I think the Colts are really good.
That was a big deficit too.
I think the Colts are very, very slept on, and they were missing a lot of guys on their defense.
Yeah, that was a huge deficit.
I love the Colts. I think I'm going to hammer the Colts down the line here because they have to kind of take a turn for this division, and they have the best running back in the league right now. So, and I like Carson Wentz. I like Michael Pittman, and they have a really tough defense, so they got what it takes. I might take them to win the Super Bowl, to be honest. I feel like they got a very, very, very consistent lineup. You know, they have a former MVP at quarterback that can make things happen. They got a talented O-line, very talented O-line, the best running back, talented wide receivers, a vet wide receiver in T.Y., and a very good defense, and I love Frank Reich. I think he's a phenomenal coach, so putting that out there, I think very, very impressive win from the Bucs. Yeah. But I think I'm going to take the Colts to win the Super Bowl.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I kind of just got a feeling,
Holy shit.
And I know they don't look phenomenal right now.
The hell did you eat this morning, bro?
I'm serious.
Jesus, bro. That is...
They got something that most teams...
It's not even a hot take. That's just bold, man.
It is a hot take. I think the Colts win the Super Bowl this year.
I think they're playing out of their mind right now.
But you don't think it's up for grabs? Like, I don't think there's anybody that's really broken away from this that I'm like, damn, that team's going to win it. And they should be able to win the division now that Derrick Henry and the Titans are fucking having a ton of problems. You know what I mean? Yeah. So chances are they're going to get a good seed. Even though they only have... I mean, if they win out, and they play the Texans right now, so there's a good chance. I mean, they beat the shit out of the Bills. So nobody can tell me the Bills are going to beat them. They lost to the Titans, but they lost to that Titans team with Derrick Henry, and they lost by 3. You know? I think they got what it takes. I think they're going to get it done. Bucks in the Falcons game, though. Falcons in Atlanta. Fuck it. What were you going to pick on that? I totally skipped over that ranting about the Colts.
What? Atlanta Bucks?
Atlanta
I
Bucks.
said Bucks.
Oh shit, my bad.
Yeah, Bucks.
All right,
Fuck the Falcons.
and now it's Colts, Texans, Colts.
Colts. No reason to spend any time on that. Everything you just said summed up, and Texans suck.
Well, unless the fucking NFL is rigged, because in that case, the Texans will probably win.
I don't
the
want to
game
get into any of that, bro.
because they're 87%. They got 87% of the public, but should be Colts game. Cardinals, Bears.
Wow.
Yeah.
What?
I told you I had
What,
something
do we
coming.
switch positions, man?
I told you I had something coming.
Damn. It's always me talking about the Bears.
It's Bears.
The Bears.
I think
Dude,
it's the
no,
Bears
going
this
the
week at
Cardinals.
home. I think it's the Bears this week at home, man. Andy Dalton. I know Justin Fields isn't playing.
he's got something cooking too, man.
I like Andy Dalton,
I don't like love him, but like
I don't
gotta
love him.
respect him.
but I don't fucking hate him. But he's a vet, man. Matt Nagy's coaching for his job. I don't like the Cardinals. I think they fumble one here. I think they choke. And I think the Bears defense is tough. It just hasn't lived up to their hype. Eddie Jackson, hopefully he's playing this week. And there we go.
Yeah.
Bears.
Cardinals. Give me
Eagles,
give me Zerba.
Jets.
Eagles. Jags or Jets? I didn't hear you.
Jets.
Yeah. I don't like that game at all.
Nah, neither do I. But fuck it.
I mean, oof. I'm gonna say Jets.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to the Jets. I think the Eagles have been a little sloppy.
Yo, you know what? That might not be a bad pick. They have been very sloppy.
Yeah,
They've been very sloppy.
right. Again, I don't like that game. I don't like making a prediction on a game like this, mostly because I don't really give a shit about a game like this.
Yeah.
But gotta do what you gotta do.
Rams.
I'm gonna go Jets.
Rams, Jags. Rams 100%.
Rams.
I mean, their money line's a lot. You might as well throw $7 million. They're not going to lose.
Their money line's probably like minus 600 something.
Yeah, minus 700.
Yeah, of course.
Because there's no way they lose to the Jags at home after losing, what, 2 straight?
Yeah, I know. That was my Super Bowl prediction.
3 straight? They lose 4 straight games, including one to the Jags at home. No fucking way. I don't think the Rams go to the Super Bowl, bro. I think they're hyped up.
I don't know, man.
Maybe if
it's
Robert
kinda,
Woods was
I don't
healthy.
know. It's been like
What do you
weird,
mean?
It's been
You're
like a
feeling
weird,
the Jags?
No. I'm talking about Super Bowl. No,
Oh,
screw the Jags, bro. They suck. Trevor Lawrence too, not playing well.
He's
not
got
playing
no
like
chance, man.
not playing like a
But he's
first,
got no
not playing like the
chance.
first overall pick, and Zach Wilson's not playing like the second overall pick.
Well, who is? Trey Lance isn't playing. Mac Jones is the only
Mac
guy that looks
Jones
good.
out of his freaking mind. He won Offensive Player of the Month.
Yeah, but 5 years down the line, Mac Jones is not going to improve that much. He's going to be
You
the
don't
same
think?
exact quarterback he is right now, which is really good. He's very good right now.
I don't know.
Like,
dude.
people aren't giving Mac Jones
I don't know
enough
how you
credit
can
for how
say.
good
I don't know how you can say something like that because
Because I think
he's
he's
under-
peaked. I don't know how much better
You think
he
he's
can get.
peaked?
I don't know how much better he can get. He's not athletic. He's not an athletic quarterback. I don't think he can get that much better. Right now, what he's doing with his arm, I don't know how you can beat that at all. He's really good. Like, he's been on a tear.
you can't say he's not athletic.
He's not.
No, he is.
I mean,
He's
athletic
an
enough to
athlete.
be a
He-
fucking NFL quarterback.
and a college championship
You're right, yeah.
winner. Like, yeah,
I got you.
you can't say he's not athletic. And I don't know, man. Like, he works hard, and that Patriots organization, dude. Like I remember listening to that podcast, Ocho Cinco. Like, Patriots, it's like, I'm not gonna like say the Army, but like he's like it's like it's
Hardcore,
intense,
yeah.
dude. Like, I think Belichick's gonna turn him into a even bigger threat.
I think he's already a threat, though. Like, I think
That's why I said even bigger. Like,
I think-
he's already a threat.
But
right
I
now.
don't think he
Absolutely.
can get bigger than he is. Like, I disagree. I don't see the potential. I think he's very good. Don't get me wrong.
All right.
I think he's really good right now. I think right now, Mac Jones, with how smart the kid is and how like his talented his arm is, dude, he's got to be top 10
all right, I got
last 4 weeks.
I got 2 questions for you regarding this. If he didn't win a college championship,
Yeah.
would you be saying this?
Would I be saying he can't get any better?
Yes.
I don't know. I think he graduated as a senior, and I think he's a 23-year-old quarterback in his rookie year.
But your specific words were that he peaked. Like, do you think you're just?
Well, I think he's
you're mainly.
All right. I see what you're saying now.
So just like think about that for a second.
I don't think I would say that though. I think.
And I got another question.
I don't.
So
know.
you answer that real quick. You don't know?
Well, yeah, no. I don't say that about Trevor Lawrence. He won a national championship.
So another thing, if all these other first-round quarterbacks were playing as good as he was, or vice versa, he was playing down to their capabilities right now, would you be saying the same thing? Is it just because he's standing out right now?
Probably. Yeah.
Right.
Probably because he's standing out.
Okay,
I think he's probably reached his
take
peak.
that and think, are you really talking about his talent being completely at its prime, or do you really just want to explore the fact that he's playing for an organization that knows what the hell they're doing? One of the greatest coach of all time, in my opinion. And not only that, he's playing out of his freaking mind.
Okay, I get what you're saying.
Honestly, he's playing like a first round, like the overall first round pick. He is playing the way Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson should be playing.
Well, I think he's in a better situation.
Agreed. So, that's fair.
Do you think he would have done as well in somewhere else? Like, is that?
I think he's after what, week 13 now? After 13 weeks, I think he has a better shot in the NFL than Trevor Lawrence and Zach Wilson do, especially Zach Wilson.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. I think his odds to win a Super Bowl compared to them, astronomical. I mean, he will 100% win a Super Bowl before the other kids in that draft. But say you are the Jaguars. Who are you taking number 1 overall?
Well, back before the season.
No. Right now, knowing what
I would take Mac Jones.
You would take Mac Jones?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would take Trevor Lawrence. Why would I take Trevor Lawrence? He's playing like shit.
He's playing like shit because he plays for the Jaguars.
I disagree. I just don't think.
All right.
I don't think he's adjusting to the NFL.
I can't argue it with you because, like, realistically, Mac Jones is playing really, really good.
Yeah.
So, like, I cannot say that.
Again, you're right.
I mean?
You're right. He is in a far better situation, like, than Trevor Lawrence, Zach Wilson. That's a given.
You could even argue that though, because let's be real. One of his wide receivers was a 6th-round pick, and the other's name is Kendrick Bourne, and he's been released by like 40.
And I'll be honest, dude. Before Mac Jones came to the team, we were kind of like Patriots sucked last season.
Yeah, exactly. So you could really
Jags were worse. The Jets were way worse. But again, the Patriots were nothing special last season. Horrible.
Yeah,
horrible.
No,
and he came in, and he's kind of stirring the pot, man. He's doing shit that Cam Newton was not able to do.
Exactly. That's why
I
can't argue it.
I know.
I can't argue
it's a hot take. But personally, I think down the line, I think there's a lot more. Well,
you're a fan too, though. Let that be on the record.
I don't. All right.
No. I'm not saying it's.
But you have to understand. You have to understand. Since our first podcast, I have specifically said, I'm not like the biggest fan of Justin. I wanted Justin Fields. I wanted another quarterback. I even wanted Trey Lance. And the more I saw Mac Jones play, the more I realized, and the more I talk with people and saw him like on the field as a Patriot starter, I was like, no, he fits this program.
He does
really well.
He looks like Tom Brady, bro.
He literally looks like a young Tom Brady, dude.
I know. I mean, all right, okay, I see what you got.
And again, dude, I think there's just still
$50 free play. My bag. Anyway, that's my man right there. Anyway,
gotta love that free play.
Mac Jones, man. He's insanely talented, and I could see him having a year where it's like, where he like actually goes crazy and throws like 2 interceptions and like 30 touchdowns.
To say that he's the next Tom Brady is like super.
I don't think he
Like,
even thinks about that though.
Yeah, but like it's super. Like that's like almost impossible to say. Like it's like.
I don't
like
think
saying,
it's
like, the
that
next
far
LeBron.
stretched, to be honest.
I don't see like he's not gonna be the next Tom Brady. Like it's hard to be the next
Depends.
Tom Brady.
It depends who you ask,
I
because-
think he's gonna be our franchise quarterback.
I think he has the
For this
same
time being.
attributes that Tom Brady had.
Okay, but Tom Brady kept growing too. So how? So
Mac Jones, I think
He
he's
got
only
better.
going to get. I guess you're right. Maybe he is only going to get.
did I
better.
just change your mind?
You did change my mind.
That
Came
dude.
full circle.
That was one of the hottest takes we've had here.
I
That
guess.
was a good conversation.
I guess whatever.
All right, man. Enough about the Patriots. What do we got next? Oh, well, that was How do we even get on this topic? To be honest, man, it's been a good freaking 8 minutes.
I don't know where the Pats came from, to be honest.
Yeah, we were talking about someone about quarterbacks. Oh, Dolan, bro. I'm pretty sure it came from Dolan.
Dalton.
Pretty sure we're talking about Dolan because you said the Bears.
No, we're past that. Oh, we talked about Trevor Lawrence.
No, but the
because
Jags.
we already picked the Rams. Now we're on Washington, Las Vegas. I think Washington wins big.
Dude, I hate Washington, and I hate saying that too because
We're
like, I know you're a fan. Yeah, but like
We're
again,
streaking, dog.
another team. I don't know.
We're streaking.
Who's at home?
The Raiders.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Vegas.
But if we win this, our next 4 or 5 games,
I could throw up right now, dude.
our next 4 or 5 games are divisional games. We have a shot at the division, and I have a shot to win my money back. The only reason I give a fuck is because I have fucking $50 on us to win the division.
I don't see that happening. I literally don't see that happening.
But the crazy part is, I kissed that goodbye. But now, guess what? If we
What?
win against this Raiders team, which I don't think is special, I don't think they're a
Disagree.
special team, right? Then we are 2 games back from the Cowboys, and we play them twice. Right?
Yeah, but I don't.
and if we beat them twice, and beat the Eagles twice and the Giants,
dude, the difference in talent between Dallas and Washington right now is so clear. It's so clear.
but they keep getting injured every week.
Yeah, you can. But again, like
I think it's not. I think this division's up for grabs, and I think people are selling us out.
I
Dude, we
disagree. I think the
played
Cowboys
good.
are going to take the division.
Nah, man. We've been playing real. Like when I've watched all these games. Obviously, I'm telling you, the team that I'm watching right now in these last 3 or 4 weeks is an entirely different team. We're executing our game plans. We are making good game plans. Ron Rivera has been fired the fuck up. Fired up. And I fucking love it. I fucking love it. I think we win big. We shit on Derek Carr and the Raiders. I think Derek Carr folds this week. Folds at home.
Again, and like
We
I
smoke 'em.
I love the Raiders, and I feel like whenever I pick them, they usually, for the most part, they won. But their records, pretty hit or miss too. So again, I it's going to be an interesting game. I know you'll be attended to it, but I won't care as much. I'm gonna go Raiders though.
All right, that's fine, man. That's fine. You're not hurting my feelings. Maybe a little bit, but
Maybe a little bit.
we got Niners versus Seattle. Niners -3.
Yeah, I think Seattle's some shit. I didn't realize the record was so bad until I was watching the game the other day with you.
Yeah, man.
I really haven't been paying attention to them.
I mean, they have to bounce back, but you know what? Actually, I feel like the Seahawks have to cover 3 at home, but God, they're terrible. And what we did well against them was execute the run. Antonio Gibson had 25 carries, so against a insanely good running team like the Niners, I feel like they should win that easy, no problem.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Niners.
Baltimore
Really
at
question.
Pittsburgh.
Huh. I'm gonna go Pittsburgh, and I don't like that pick, but I don't know. I'm gonna go Pittsburgh.
I like Pittsburgh. They got to bounce back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Pittsburgh.
That's where there's no way.
For some reason, like the second you said that, I was like Ravens. Like I like the Ravens. Then you said Steelers. Like I don't know.
I like the Steelers.
Tricky. Yeah, I'm
at home.
Steelers.
They're at home. They have to bounce back.
They need it
after getting blown out by the fucking Bengals. That was bad.
Yep.
We got the Broncos versus the Chiefs.
It's a weird one.
Chiefs.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Chiefs, but like, I just don't like the way that the Chiefs have been playing. But I also, again, both teams are kind of consistent. The Chiefs have been more consistent as of late, so I'm gonna go with the Chiefs. But
I think they're starting to heat up a little bit, low key. They're starting to find a little rhythm. Telling Jackson Mahomes to go fuck. All right, and then we got Monday Night Football. Patriots versus Buffalo Bills.
Patriots.
I don't think so. I want to say the Pats, but it's on Monday night. You know what I mean? I would 100% say the Patriots.
I know what you mean.
But home teams on Monday night.
Foxborough's a different environment, man.
But they're not in Foxborough.
They're in
Buffalo. They're in Buffalo. See, that's what I'm saying. Home teams on Monday night have only lost once. And it was the Seahawks with Geno Smith. Not even Jane.
Yeah,
and they
Russell
only
Wilson.
lost by 3. So I want to say the Pats, though.
I'm gonna go Patriots.
Because I think they're better. I think they're better, dog. And this is like a huge divisional game.
Yeah.
I want to say the Pats really bad. I really do. But home teams on Monday night have been so good. But fuck it. I don't think
everything we just covered about Mac Jones.
I don't.
Patriots,
I don't think
man.
Josh Allen's got what it takes.
I think he sucks. Like what the hell happened to that dude?
Dude, he's falling. He
What
can't
the-
play against good teams. He's
What
so
the hell,
bad.
dude?
He's bad versus good teams.
He was one of the most hyped up quarterbacks. I was hyping his ass up, bro. I was like, I want his freaking jersey. That dude's sick. He sucks right now, man.
I know.
And he knows it. Like he's openly admitted it in multiple press conferences. Like he sucks right now.
I know he's been bad.
Really bad, man. Oh, dude, this shit's so heavy.
I know. All right, let's bang this last part out. Conor McGregor and the UFC.
Yeah. He's a big dude now.
Yeah, now he's ripped. He's huge. He's huge. Conor McGregor is jacked, and I have 3 theories on why.
So, I'm sure everybody who's listening to this podcast knows who Conor McGregor is. He's always been more of a lean fighter. He's always in the lightweight.
155.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was always a lightweight fighter.
He looks like 175, 180.
Yeah, he was.
And I've never seen him
a skinny guy, but he was always jack toned. He does. He's a jiu-jitsu guy.
Oh, he's or
kickboxing. What was it? Yeah, kickboxing. He's runs a lot. He never had an ounce of fat on him. I'm not saying he's like fat. I'm just saying
he's jacked.
He's like puffy now. Like there's more muscle. He's like way bigger than And it's funny because I didn't really think anything of it until Luke was like, "Oh, have you seen McGregor?" And I was like, "Yeah." Yeah. He's kind of like he was like he's puffy now, and I was like, "Yeah." Like that's actually funny you say that. I saw posted a picture on Instagram. I was like, "Yeah, he's kind of big now." Like I guess I didn't really think anything of it.
I think he looks huge.
You think he wants to hop back in, man? Let me hear.
I got 3 theories.
Let me hear it.
Theory number 1 is we're about to get Nate Diaz, Conor McGregor 3.
Wow.
Because the last time I saw Conor McGregor this jacked was when he fought Nate Diaz. And last time I heard they were talking about McGregor got gassed because he put on all the weight a little too fast. And his stamina didn't really have time to adjust to all that mass he had. And so now I think he's put on all this mass and he's going to cut down to 70 or 65 to fight Nate Diaz. So that's my first theory. My second theory is it's because he broke his fucking leg and he just put on a lot of weight, possibly, or he was putting on weight, and he also because he can't do cardio, and he was just lifting heavy.
He always runs to the gym
with his top with his top, you know. So he was putting on a lot of weight and mass because he could only lift.
That's
with
way
his
less
top.
exciting.
It is way less exciting.
Because that also kind of means like again, like he's kind of just like, you just playing on the same fit. But I've heard a lot of speculation about him hopping back into it.
I could see him going back for one more against Nate Diaz. That's why that was my number one theory. Lastly, it could be he puts on weight for another fight, but he could be taking fucking roids because he broke his leg.
All right, so the number one sign of steroid use is, and
Maybe
I don't know,
but something else,
something
like that.
So
like
I want
PED.
Right, I want to see how his face looks. If he's puffy,
It's puffy, man.
is it? Can I see?
Let me see if I can find you a picture.
And honestly, that wouldn't surprise me if he was, because then there was also like a month ago he punched that DJ in the face.
Yeah.
So like he could potentially be on something that's really screwing with his hormones,
Dude,
really messing him up.
Big.
And again, with that short time, and I know he trains really hard, but like putting on that amount of mass in like a month or two span, like it's unnatural. So again, like could he be taking something? And maybe that's what led to that outburst over in, what was it, Italy, like a month ago? He punched that DJ in the face.
Yeah, I guess.
We get into a lot of dude. I feel like I see more negative shit about him than anything these days.
Dude, you know why? Because he probably has fucking CTE.
Absolutely.
All these poor guys,
all these dudes do, but they love it.
They
not the CTE,
they don't,
but like they like
they don't
they
notice.
know what's on the line. Yeah, because it's like looking yourself in the mirror every day. You don't see yourself changing because you stare at yourself every day.
Dog.
Let
Here,
me see.
go through his Instagram, bro.
Let me see.
If you ask me, it looks like he's on fucking gear, dog.
Jesus. Holy
His
shit.
face almost-
His face is fat, man.
Right? But it could be from his leg.
Holy
'Cause
crap.
his legs look kind of thin still. They don't look like really bulked up. But his upper body looks ridiculous. I mean, ridiculous. What do you think? Off like first impression.
Dude, that looks like fucking steroids.
Right?
His face is
I think
so
it's
puffy
very
and like,
possible.
oh my god, I don't know, dude. I kind of want to get my Uncle Ricky's take on this because he loves Conor McGregor. He actually won the contest with what's Proper 12 whiskey, where like he got a shout out from McGregor.
Really?
Yeah, so like he's like a huge McGregor guy, and I'd be curious. And he also like my uncle also lifts like every morning. Like he's like super like a health nut. So I'd really love to get his take on what he thinks because
Dude, he looks like he's on steroids.
he's always been like defined, but like
I mean, he looks chunked up.
yeah, he's chunked up,
like a
dude.
swole ass version of himself.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
You think
That's a
he's-
dude I would not want to
Right? I mean, he looks jacked.
Dude, it's funny. I like this. I'm looking on Luke's Instagram, and it says my Instagram liked it. And I didn't even, again, like, I kind of just didn't think anything of it. I'm kind of glad you caught this.
I just caught it because, like, I don't know. I love the UFC.
Damn.
And that
Well,
is unnatural.
That's unnatural. That's kind of scary. I really hope it's round 3 Nate Diaz. That would be
That is my first.
astronomic for both of them and for the fight, like UFC community.
Oh, yeah.
That would be amazing.
That would be so great.
But oh my god, dude, I need to go to bed. But yeah, I also again like the puffiness in the face and like again like the stories. I mean, like all the shit you see about him in the media. Like he's always been a hothead, but like he's just like wilding out. Like he's just doing like nutcase shit.
Dude, he looks fucking huge, dog.
He's huge.
Like I
now.
said, though, he might have put on a ton. Because, you know, this dude knows no ends to his body. He is going to train it. Most of these UFC fighters, because, I mean, I wrestle, bro, and I know how far you can push your body. And it really all comes down to you. You can push your body over the limit, no problem. Into the point where you're going to pass out from like working yourself too hard. A lot of people can't get to that extreme. They will stop. McGregor and all these UFC fighters know no limits to their body. This dude could have been absolutely killing himself eating and working out to put on that mass. And then, like I said, to cut it to fight Nate Diaz. Like, because that was his problem beforehand. Putting on a lot of weight, kind of weight, not really training with it, stamina-wise, blah, blah, blah. But something's going on. I mean, he's jacked.
That's wild, dude. He's just always been so lean. Like, I want to know, like, what he weighs now, dude.
Because some dude was saying, like, dude, he fights at 155, he cuts to 155, and I'm like, well, I didn't say this to him, but I was like, yeah, I get that. He probably cuts to 155, obviously. But the weight that he's walking around at right there, that's like 175, 180.
Yeah.
For how tall he is, easily. Maybe even heavier than that. For how he's
I'd
not
say
tall.
I'd say you got it on the money. I'd say around
that's what I'm
probably
thinking
180.
about.
I'd say
I'm
180.
thinking 180.
Like, I'd say like 170,
that
between like
tall.
178, 180. I don't think
can
he's
see
anything
180.
more than like 182 though.
Yeah. I think you're right. 180. And then, dog, you don't cut from 180 to 155.
That's so
Like, you don't walk around at 180 if you're going to fight at 155.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like
Especially like that, because
30
he's jacked.
pounds, dude. Like,
Yeah, he's jacked, too.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
not like...
No, he's very fit, but
That's
like,
not walking around weight, you know? That's like you put on mass weight.
Who knows, man?
Because he probably walks around 165.
It's gonna be funny.
And he cuts like 10
It's gonna be
pounds.
funny putting this in the like the description for this week. Is McGregor on steroids?
Yeah.
I think we're out of time, man.
Yeah, no, that's all we
It
got.
was a good session.
It was. We had some good topics. We really stayed on topic this week.
Yeah, yeah, I guess. That's the beauty of it, though. We kind of have like a set list going in, but we're kind of just like, yo, whatever.
Talk about whatever we want.
Yeah,
It's our fucking podcast.
It's our podcast. We do what we want. Thank you guys so much. Again, hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving with your families and are looking forward to Christmas. I know I am. I know Luke and I definitely didn't even want to come back from Thanksgiving break.
That's 21 on the 17th.
Yeah, man. We'll give Luke a big birthday shout out next week. I'm guessing it will be. Will we have time for another one after that, or will it be winter break? Look at my calendar.
No, it'll be finals.
Yeah. So we're not sure yet. We want to get at least
We'll
two
probably
in before
squeeze
winter
one
break.
more in, depending on when you leave, when I leave.
Right. But hey, Luke, you want to bring us out?
Yeah, thanks for listening. Catch you next week.
Yeah, man.